Hi folks, welcome back to the Carver's Woodshop. We're going to do another a project here. We're going to do one of Santa's reindeer, and it will be probably Rudolph in the beginning. So I have a design that I came up with that I thought we could do right out of the block. Now, you know, my other animals from the manger scene were sitting like this one here with the ears down. On this one's going to be a little bit different. It's the same size block, as you can tell. It's 1.5 by 1.5 by 4¼ inch or so. 4 inches is good, but I'm going to go a little higher, 4¼ might bring this down a little bit from the design that I drew. And I'm not going to show you that right away. I want to see how far we can get by just taking it one step at a time. With this design, what we're going to do, we have the ears going down on this one. On this one, we're going to have the ears going up and the antlers coming up. So this will be a lot of cutting, okay, because we're doing it straight out of a block. You can tell this is not perfectly square, and I'll tell you why that is. My bandsaw kind of went on the blink, and I haven't had time to put a new blade into it, so I cut it off with a regular saw, hand saw. Made me appreciate the bandsaw that we use, or that we have, and the convenience we have with that. Made me appreciate it even more after today. So this is a little dirty from having it in the garage and hanging on to it and trying to cut it, but all the same, we're going to go ahead and start on this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out where the top of his head's going to be. Let's take a cleaner side. Let's take this side here. A cleaner side there. It will be probably down about this far, and we're going to start measuring some things for you. Maybe down a little further. Okay. So that's, let me give you the dimensions again of the block. It's 1.5. Or maybe a little bit less than that. 1.5 by 1.5 by 4¼ I believe. Yes, 4¼ Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is figure out where his head is. Top of his head's going to start, and the bottom part of his face. Okay, so this is how far the antlers are going to stick up. They're going to be about an inch and, say about an inch and, just about an inch and a half up. Okay, from the top is going to be the top of his head. So let's put a mark there to show where the top of his head's going to be for reference, okay? We're going to work this carving from the corner. Alright, and then we're going to go down another, from there we're going to go down another about 2.5 inches from the top. Alright, and we're going to put another mark right about here for the bottom part of his face. We'll put another mark there. Make sure you have your thumb guard and all that on. Okay, we're just going to mark it here. Alright. Then the next thing we're going to do is figure out how far his ears come down. And I'm going to measure that as well for you. That's about maybe 1 1/8 inches from the top. So once I get this one marked, let's see here, right there. This project might take a little longer than you'd like it to be. I'm sorry, that's not going to make any sense. Hang on just a second. Let me double check my measurements here. It's going to be 1 inch from the top. Okay, so that's going to be a little higher. So let's put that right there, and that right there, and we're going to put in a little mark on both sides there. We're just putting reference points everywhere. Okay, that will be the top of his ears, and you'll see that in a second here. Alright, and then actually This is all from here. His ears will come down a little ways. Alright, we're going to bring this down. His face is going to be coming down and around like so. Alright, we're going to just bring this top portion down a little bit. And then we're going to bring this down and around. And so. It's very hard for me to do both of this without taking some time, but it gives you the idea. Okay, so his antlers are going to come down. His ears are going to come down like so from the top. This is going to be his ears. Alright. Again, it's very tough for me to do this online to make sure everything. So that's his head. That's where his head's going to be. And then his body's going to come down. A little bit of a neck here. Alright. His antlers are going to go up. We're going to start drawing some of this stuff in now. His antlers are going to go up here. There's going to be like a little bit of a U shape here at the top. Just like so. Like a half an L on either side. Alright. And then this will come down to the top of the ear. And then this comes up and around. And we'll put the antlers in here. I'll have this all drawn when I come back to show you. Alright. There's going to be a heck of a lot of cutting on the inside here. So we just want to get a general idea where things are going to be. Roughly, this is all going to come out completely. Alright. In the center, on the top of his head. This is all going to be removed all the way through the block. So this is all going to come out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start trimming things down, and then we'll worry about putting this design on last. When we get this all flattened out, technically if we cut this out to here, okay, well, you know what, when I think of antlers, they are a little bit curved to the front, so we're going to do like a two-dimensional thing here. Let's go ahead and draw the rest of the body on. I'll come back and show you what that looks like. And then we're going to start taking away places on the side, okay, in the center, and start shaping it up as we go. So we'll be right back.